big thank you to all of our Patreon members, all of our subscribers, our wonderful community. You guys make this happen, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I really am. If you want to get a video like you're about to see right now, join the $30 tier up in our Patreon. You get 1 to 2 free requests a month, depending on the length. You can also send it in via PayPal as well. I don't know where that accent came in for a second there. My apologies. But the support is much appreciated. Enjoy the video. Well, looks like Hedora is sliding back in, eh? Let's go. Alright guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back for our Frank Friday pick of the week, courtesy as always from our patron Peter K. This is his third, I think, final one of the month, and then we've got one from our patron Johnny coming next week, off the Grand Wazoo, I believe. We're doing 2 tracks from Sleep Dirt. The title track Sleep Dirt, I threw that in there because the other one's short. And then Regyptian Strut, that was Peter's pick. And I don't think they're back to back on the record, but it came out in 1979 is when he's with Warner Brothers. I was reading up on it a little bit. Apparently there's this whole discrete thing, and all of it got deleted after their partnership ended in '82 or something like that. So that's interesting, man. He's got so much work just spread out over so many labels and places, and it's crazy, bro. It really is. Side 1, Regyptian Strut's the last track, and then Sleep Dirt's track 2 on side 2. But that's cool. I've already done The Ocean is the Ultimate Solution and Filthy Habits from this album, so I am aware of the album cover and stuff like that. I think it's one of his better album covers, other than the one that Dweezil did for Live in New York or whatever. It's probably one of my favorite ones. So I'll link my Zappa playlist up there. We do this every Friday, usually 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come hang out in the chat and throw some Zappa memes back and forth, this is the place to be. Alright, first up, Regyptian Strut. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, watch all the way to the end if you do not mind. 3, 2, 1, go. Chester Thompson. Orchestral favorites a little bit. That is sick. That's awesome. This reminds me of some other Zappa stuff I've heard. That's weird. Chester is killer, bro. What is that sound in the background? Oh my god. So sick. Mad genius, bro. Giving Zappa just the use of orchestra should be illegal. That's not fair. Sleep Dirt. Might as well throw the title track on.
Got that tempo.
Come on. Can't keep getting away with this. That is insane. Wow. I'm so glad I picked this song. Wow. Oh my god, come on, bro.
Man.
Getting tired?
No, my fingers got stuck.
Oh my god. Well, I'm very glad that I added that track. That might have been one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard Zappa play. I'm not gonna lie. That was gorgeous. And I laughed to myself because there's this song, you can look it up if you want. It's called Modern Meat. It's off of this band called Animals as Leaders, their debut album. And it sounds, I'm not going to say note for note. It's in the same vein as this song. It's like on a very experimental album. It's like the second to last track on the album. It's fairly short, but it's just acoustic guitar basically, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life, and this totally reminded me of that. And the song's called Sleep Dirt, and I know that Tosin, who's the lead guitarist for that band, he's crazy. He's on Frank's level, literally. Maybe not on the creative aspect, but on the technical like aspect of guitar playing, he's definitely up there with some of the best. You should check him out. He's really good. But this is like very, very similar to that song, and I immediately fell in love with that like within 10 seconds. Is hearing Frank on acoustic like that, absolutely wonderful, bro. I need to see who he was playing with there, because he was playing with somebody else. So that was track 6. So Zappa did the acoustic lead guitar, yeah, duh, but who's... Okay, it was James Birdlegs U-Man, who played rhythm guitar on that track, and he played bass on Regyptian Strut. I was looking for that, I couldn't find him. Because there's like a bunch of different people on this album. Obviously Frank, and then George Duke on keyboards for the first one. Chester Thompson. Okay, he was on drums, but was replaced by drum overdubs on CD remixes, as noted below. And Chad Wackerman did drum overdubs on okay, so that might have been Chad Wackerman for all I know. I don't know if that's the original stuff, so my apologies if I made a mistake there. I did not see that all the way down there. He was killer, though, in that first track, the Regyptian Strut. That is, in parts of it, it seemed like orchestral favorites flavored a little bit. But at others, it sounded like this album, because like I said, I have done like 2 tracks from it. So there is a little bit of the spirit of this, you know, strange album that he did here. And it's just wonderful, bro. There's like, almost like a different flavor of Zappa for each song, it feels like. Because the Ocean is the Ultimate Solution is obviously way different than Regyptian Strut. It's got some like maybe like minor similarities, which is different than Filthy Habits. And then of course that's different than Sleep Dirt. Like they're all different, and it's just all it's like all the different shades of Zappa basically in one record, just with different songs, you know. I think that's really cool. And him on acoustic, bro, come on, bro. That's like some of my favorite stuff. Whenever he does pop up on acoustic, it's only been like once or twice, but well, not once or twice, but like when it's just him featured on it, you know, just like that track. Those aren't, you know, those are kind of rare. I feel like I can't remember what the name of it was. I feel like we've done one though, because I remember I loved it. I just loved hearing him rip it on acoustic. And whoever was the guy playing rhythm, he was really good too. I like the little, you know, thing at the end. That was pretty funny. Leave it to Frank to end one of his, you know, most beautiful songs probably on the acoustic, just on a joke. Only in Frank fashion. I love it. With the Regyptian Strut, though, I love the pace of it. Whoever that was on drums, if it was Chester, if it was Chad, whatever, man, he was killer on that. The way that he used his toms and that, like, there was some extra percussion. I don't know from who, though. I didn't see that. Oh, Ruth Underwood. That's who it was. Okay, but Ruth was playing probably the marimba or the xylophone like she usually does. Or the glockenspiel, whatever it was. But was there anyone else for percussion? No, it was just her. Frank did percussion on it. That's what it was. Okay, because I heard some other stuff in there. I was wondering who it was. Okay, that's Frank. Just what a wonderful man, bro. Like he literally can do it all. Even it comes down just like an acoustic, like, you know, it kind of reminded me of Watermelon and Easter Hay, just from the beautiful aspect of it, not like in the technical aspect. It was very different like that. I've never really heard Frank play like that. But at the same time, it did have shades of just some of his most beautiful work. And that's definitely on the top 20, you know, just that was wonderful. And it, like I said, it reminded me of one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite records too. So that's where that smirk came from halfway through. And of course, thank you as always, Peter, man. Like you always bring the heat, and I appreciate you guiding me the way through all these wonderful tracks. Cause man, just the groove in Regyptian Strut, you already knew I was going to love that. I love the way that it just like flowed back and forth. And then if you had Ruth on it, no matter what, Ruth is one of my favorites of like the Zappa crew. So whenever she makes an appearance, it makes me happy because I feel like we haven't really seen or heard her in a while. And it's weird that she's on this record because wasn't she gone like at this point? I can't remember what time she left because she was with the Mothers and stuff when he was with the Mothers, I think. I honestly, I could have the timeline messed up. You guys let me know. But that's cool that she was on this record, man. And this Warner Brothers stuff from these years, I've enjoyed it because it was like Lather. We've done a track from. It's Zappa New York, which is like one of my favorite records of his. Studio Tan, we've done some stuff from. Sleep Dirt, obviously, orchestral favorites. So all this stuff, it all came out in 1978 and 1979. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. He's had so much output. It's all so varied, and I don't know. It's not for everybody, obviously, and I know a lot of people will probably just skip this video unless they're Frank fans, and that's fine. But this guy is totally worth listening to. Like, he really is. He is one of a kind, and I'm glad that I get to feature him on my channel every week. Even if they take the money, I don't care. I love his music. You can have it. You take it. Whatever. It's like pennies anyway. Probably just have it. But if, like I said, this is what a run of albums, you know, of starting with Zappa New York and all these. Like, that's great, man. What a genius, literally. He's a mad scientist with that guitar and just creates it, like, just creatively in general. He's just a mad scientist. Just give him an orchestra and he can do whatever the fuck he wants, bro. I fucking love it, dude. It's so cool. But if I had to pick a favorite one out of those two, I really couldn't. I think I liked both of those equally the same. I loved both of them, so that works out. So thank you for watching. And if you have any recommendations for next Friday, there should be like a pinned comment at the top. You can leave it there if you want, or you can just leave it in a comment. And if that was your first time hearing those, what was your favorite one? I'd say it. See, I can't do it. I was going to say the second one, but no, I like the first one too. So, whatever. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I will see you next Friday.